Okay, I'm gonna record this. Let me just open OBS Studio. OB, where is it? OBS. Opening it. Okay. Oh. Okay, recording. And now let me show you my screen. Yeah, there we go. Can you see it? I think yes. There you go. All right. So I shared today in the main chat this chart on USDT. I need to turn red all these three boxes. As you can see, we are on an important level here. If we go down here, we can clearly see 100K on Bitcoin. But as long as we stay above this box, we are ranging here in 97, 96K. So as of now, we just have to wait a bit to see the next move. Then I shared Rose that would have been filled on 5 minutes. Oh shit, I deleted my order. Would have been filled perfectly. Okay, so guys, we formed a range after this expansion, okay? What does it happen here? When we have this kind of formation, okay, this is not the best example, but bear with me a moment. We formed this kind of P shape, okay? We should have a better one. And this is a shitty one. By the way, let's imagine that we have a volume profile like this, boom, with a P shape, where you have the value area low, POC, and value area high. Most of the time, as I told you, as I sent you the PDF with the scalping strategy, we can see a deviation below the value area high, then a reclaim, and then a continuation until the POC. Okay, this is a simple scalping strategy that you can use, and it's valid even for P shape. What did I do? For P shape, okay, after an expansion, or B shape, okay, where we have a drop, consolidation, and then we can break up and then up, and we play the retest of the value area high, or we have a continuation down for this one. Otherwise, if we reclaim it, pump POC. Okay. So then this Rose was a perfect one of 5 minutes. I deleted my limits for this peak here that got invalidated, but it was only a peak. Then I was eating and I didn't check it. And let's see, what do we have here? So our boss called it along on Pepe, and I like it. Let me go through some alert to see if we have something. Bear with me a moment. Wait. Okay, what's up? DYDX. Let me know if you have any charter request in the moment, in the meantime. Then we had this on PopCut, where we grabbed this low here. It was good to position it on this POC. By the way, we didn't have the confirmation on the RSI. Let's see on the 5 minutes. No, even here was a peak, and even here, we had. Okay, this was a free dive 1 minute, but very, very risky. VLD. This shit here. I want it up here. Then I had Rune for a short, I think. Let me see how it's going. I wanted Rune a bit higher. We had a peak above our POC. Now we just have this tiny area of interest here. I just have a couple of hearts up here. We can see how it goes. Then what else do we have here? Why? I think I had something. Yeah, we have a peak, but we have a big area here. Let me see how much is it in percentage. We would have to take this peak here, this POC here, here. Yeah, it might be. Wow. So don't look at the RR here, because as you know, we can place some limits, okay? Like one here, one here, one here, and one here. So if we get fully filled, we would have an entry, something like this maybe, and this would make a sense, right? So that's why we place more limits to have the best entry possible on these trades. Virtual was a shitty one. Zach came into a very good area of interest for shorting. The first level of the golden pocket. Look from where okay, this is the range we are now. The correct one is this one, okay? But we touched the 0.86, so I go to the previous one. There is something like this. But it was too risky to take. And the one that I want to short at the moment is Dash. Dash, it's, guys, had a great run, to be honest, as you can see. I have a couple of alerts here because we have a peak. Here it's forming a great divergence. If we have another spike up and then down, we would have a 3 drive, okay? 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, with 1, 2, and 3 here. So we would have something like this. It's a 3 drive divergence, and we might have a sense to short it now. But it's huge how it expanded yesterday and today, this coin. So it's also risky to short it. Okay, let me refresh this one if we have something. Okay, grass. I sent on next an entry here. I hope you took it. It was a perfect one. And it played out when I was outside and I didn't take it, but it was right. Then what also do we have here? Okay, we have been stopped at break-even here. Let me see if I can give you the examples I was talking about the P shape. This one. Oh, finally. Okay, so this was the P shape I was talking about before. Okay, so we have our value area high here. I wanted to play the retest here, but aggressive buyer were, I think, sleeping at the moment because they didn't have a great reaction on the retest. That's why I brought the stop loss to break even. Okay, it was a safe play, and as you can see, had a sense because we would have had a stop loss on this one. So I prefer to take obviously a stop loss break even than a losses. Gala pick. Close at the fair value gap. Maybe this one. Oh, this one was good. Today I had a meeting at the bank to play this. Wait, it was here. Fuck off, it was perfect. It was on the 15, okay. So we had a peak here. As you can see, this one. And this one on the 15 minute. It was a perfect one. I was in the bank while this happened. Never mind. Next one. It was a good one. And then pumped instantly. So we would have had like TP1, TP2, and TP3 in like 1 hour. Okay. Oh, what else? Okay. We already talked about this. I wanted to take maybe this INA, okay? Not with the POCs, but with this. We would have on the 1 hour maybe. Okay, so here the setup we would take out this low here, and we would have the EMA 200 here. Okay, so I might take this one. Let me just add another tier. Okay, as you can see, guys, you need to adopt your strategy in different market conditions. Otherwise, if you stuck into only one strategy, you risk to be sidelined in different market situations. So you need to open your mind and look at the thing on from a different perspective to understand better how the market goes. All right. So should be a passion for you to study new strategies and new triggers to enter a trade, right? Then Bitcoin, Zach. This one was also cool. Would have been on 15 minutes. And yeah, because up here we don't have any other POC. Okay, this is a bit... this one would be better, to be honest, but it doesn't change anything because the POC, yeah, maybe this one, but let me take a look. It's a 2-day POC, yeah, which I change. Or Coinbase, so you might take. For now, Zach, I wouldn't touch this coin due to for what happened with the team developers. Shit. It was almost great. This one is the thing that we could have on it's called on INA. Okay, with okay, the EMA here is a bit down, is a bit below, but the idea for this kind of scalp would be something like this. Okay, entry below the wick, absorption, the super trend is another wick that could support the price action. The EMA, but I would prefer the EMA to be something like this. Okay, and you can take the eye up here. Okay, and you can place the stop loss below the super trend. Let's see what else do we have here. Apex. Oh yeah, let's take a look at SPX, guys. That play it out perfectly. Trading view don't want to work. SPX. Where is it? Shitting. Okay, so easy. What was the only possible div we could play on this coin? 15 minutes, because the 30 minutes RSI wasn't on a setup for a divergence. The only one was a 15-1. So we played with a 15-1. Okay, let me just move this one here. Okay, we had our filling candle, this one, the confirmation, boom, down. The first TP should be this one. Okay, but always for risk management and for the situation we had with HWAR and Bitcoin, I prefer to be aggressive with profit because we had a lot of break even. We had CHZ, we had BCH that missed TP2 for like $2 or something like that. Was very upset, to be honest. Then had a huge sell off that coin. Okay, and we needed to take some profit to cover those losses. Okay, so don't be greedy when you have some losses. Okay, just take the profit to come back the account where it was before the losses, and from there you can start to build again. That's not revenge trading, okay, because we waited for a good entry. Okay, as you can see, we didn't have much setup, and the one we played were safe. This one was a good one. We played and we had our reward for the trade. Okay, so the TP1 would have been here. Now we had like 3 TPs. It's okay. It's even like 3 point something, okay, 3.4 RR, and with the trim percentage would be like 1.8, 1.9, something like that. We have the next TP down here at 59. Okay, so we can complete the downtrend down here, maybe taking out this low, and then we can then also try to long it. Okay, from here, as you can see, we would have the POCs. We would have the POCs. Let me go through this one. Oh, let me do it here. Oh my gosh, TradingView. So let's do here, no problem. Okay, so we would have these go here, these rejections here, okay, and these are in line with POCs plus 0.75 area. Okay, so this is a very good zone. As you can see, if we go with 0.75 area, we have a box, very important level. Okay, the price action tell you everything about this. Where we had a deviation, it might be a bit like this maybe, but this is a good box in my opinion to go along with. Okay, so let's wait for these levels on SPX that can be a great long setup. Okay, then what also we can have here? Atom. So I have this one, but it's very risky. Okay, there you go with the POCs. We have just one POC to play. Okay, we had the. Okay, never mind with Atom. What else do we have here? Let me know in the chat if you want to talk about something, guys. I'm just going through all the setup to see if we can sculpt something in live with you. We talked about this. Jupe had a crazy move here. Okay, let's go to take a look at Bitcoin at the moment from a macro perspective then. Okay, so guys, this is the level I would like to play with. Okay, I would like to have a spike up here, and then we can short. From a very, very, very macro perspective, this is a 2-day chart. I wouldn't be surprised if we can get this short. It's a thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't be surprised if we do this, guys. Okay, and look from here. Bam, bam, bam. Bear market. And we can go down here and here. 50K. Imagine if we can take the top here and run through all these levels here. Would be great, to be honest. Okay, but I think the top is here somewhere. I don't see for now Bitcoin at 125K again. If we go there, why not, guys? Would be amazing. Bro, but it's illegal to mention. We don't care, bro. We go long, we go short in every market conditions. If we go in a bear market, we can scalp with futures port and then move USDT into spot and buy at lower levels, accumulating big coins. That's the plan, you know. So we don't care, to be honest. And already, guys, as I told you so many times, buy Bitcoin, buy Ethereum, buy Solana, buy XRP, all the rest, maybe Link, all the rest, it's a shit one. All this is a shit. It's a big piece of shit. Okay, cryptos. So just buy these 4 big boys. Wait. Now it's good, right? So this is a macro perspective for Bitcoin. And now we are heading into also the 75 level that would be in line. I mean, okay. So the 0.7, so we can build a big short resistance. Okay. If we flip it, it's very, very, very cool. Otherwise, 70K incoming. I don't see any other scenario in this situation. Okay. Let me take a look at what is going on. SPX is still going. I took a little long on usual, trying to anticipate. Okay, we had this unusual, guys. A bit risky looking at Bitcoin, so I didn't call it, but usual. Again at the resistance. This could be a great one. Okay. I try to anticipate a bit the break of the resistance. I have stop losses right down here. And this would be the trade. My entries here. Try this, guys. I want to give it a try. Let me take a look at Rose. Maybe we can have a live scalp. Because I'm seeing here from the other monitor that it was making a lower low. So let me just take a look at the situation. Nope. Nope. I don't know. We don't have the divergence we are looking for. This would have been the confirmation of the trade, so I'm not taking it. Not taking it. We have an alert. What is it? Grass. Pepe. And yeah, let me take a look at Ethereum from a macro perspective. So we have everything. Let me hide all the indicators. Okay. So of course, as you can see, guys, we are in a big range. Here. Love to see people screaming for all-time high here on Ethereum. It was a lovely one. To the moon, 10K. Fuck you, everybody. Fuck to my job. There you go. Look where we went from the all-time high. And we tested perfectly this important area where we had the alert. I don't know why we didn't took a swing long. Sometimes I sleep a bit too much, but it's good to also rest a bit before taking any trade. Okay, so this is the main support at the moment. Where is it? Here. Okay, then we have this important area. This one. And in this case here, we have a resistance. Okay. What else do we have here? So if we flip, as you can see, guys, you need to go deeply into different time frame to understand the situation. So guys, if we go above this box here, we could have a little run to almost 4K. Okay. We would have also no trend line at the moment. Nope. No, I would say no trend line at the moment. Yeah, the only level to be flipped now is this one. Okay. If we flip this, we could have a little run to 4K. And in this case, we would have a break of this low here and then down. Okay. What? So on a daily time frame, we hit the box. If I go on 30 minutes, we didn't. What the fuck, trading view? Crazy or what? It? Not. It from 12 hours, it's not hit. I don't know why. Can you do macro for soul? Oh, yeah, let's good here. Looks good. Looks good. Solana has a big potential. Look, guys. I just mark you one level. If this shitty boy flip this box, we could have a great time for Solana. Interesting one. Interesting one. Oh, 70% move to 250. I don't know. But this box is, if flipped, is a great one. Deviation, reclaim up, support, support, down, resistance, resistance, resistance. We are. You know what? You know what? Oh my god. Time. Setup for Sol. On a daily one. Okay, no, it's a bit tricky here. Okay, no, we still have some room. Okay, so we can have, let's make it logarithmic. We can have a breakout of the OBV, of this trend line on the OBV before this one. In this case, would be also nice to take a look at Sol Bitcoin here. So we already broke out from this trend, from this downtrend, as you can see. Let me just let's go up the 3 days. We have this important level here. Okay. Level here. If we flip this, it's cool. Okay, so if Solana can flip this little box, we could really consider to go along with this setup. Wait, with this setup here. Where did I shorted it? Oh, okay, I did on Perpetuals on Binance. We can. Yes. What do you think, guys? I mean, also in the chat, it's also important your opinion. Do we try it or not? Okay, so I'm gonna enter with $50% position here. If you wanna trade Scalp live. 50%, guys, because we can head down now. Limit, yeah. 25. Stop losses 30, 50%. Leverage 20. How much is it here in the pocket? 8%. Let's go down with 10%. 10x leverage. Okay. Okay. One bid set. 147.25. Let me send the photo. On my corner, give me a moment. All right. Oh. Lost 135.3. And DCA, guys, we can have a DCA here at for 141.7. Okay. Okay. Sent. Thank you for the attendance. What's my screen here? Okay. So, oh, send it. Yeah. Hyperscan, bro. Let your entry field. What is it? Wow. Who is this boy? 46,000, 46 million. What the fuck? 46 million profit. 5 million in funding. Bitcoin, 5%, 5x long. Who is this big boy? Oh. He's a legend. He's Trump. Okay. We can watch him when he starts selling. Let me just be Delta Neutron. Oh, BV Muro. What a shirt. Okay, guys. Anything else you want to take a look at? If not, we had our scan. Let's take a look at XRP, then I let you go. Oh, no free drawings. Why so many alerts? Oh no, wait. Wait. I had an alert here for a reason. No reason. Okay. Let's go from macro to micro. From macro to micro. Huge. Level. Okay, so yeah. And we have this other channel. Then we have this low here. What a shitty chart has XRP, guys. From a macro perspective. Okay, yeah. Legit box. Okay, better. So pretty similar to Sol, I don't know, maybe. But as of now, we need to flip this box. And we have this resistance. I wouldn't play XRP here now. I would wait for a flip of this level. I don't really like so much how it is the chart. What do you think? Yeah, but it's a scalp one. It's a scalp one. I mean, it's not from for a swing trade, you know. So let me see. Sure. Let me see what he had. He had this trend line for sure. What was his entry? Let me see if I can get what it had. 747 entry CMP. 747, it was here. Boom, nailed it. Guys, he's a beast. We go 747, it was here. Almost here. So it had maybe the EMA. Yes, gotcha. Had the EMA. We had this level here. Deviation, support, and continuation to the upside. He probably saw this kind of setup here. Support. So absolutely legit with this little deviation to the downside. Okay. Support up. Maybe he saw this one. Okay. Okay, guys. So if you don't have any other question, I wish you a great night. Let me stop the recording. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Let's see if Solana can give us a feel. Yes, please. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Catch you later. Cheers to you all. Bye-bye.